Well, I don't think I've ever made a video at night before. I don't think I have. Um, I just had some stuff on my mind, pretty much. I had some stuff on my mind. I had to turn the camera because the police were turning, so I didn't want to get pulled over for recording. But back to what I was saying. I'll give you a quick little update. I see I got my plow on, my Snow Dog plow, and just trying to go for a little ride and get used to having a plow on the front of this truck. Not too bad. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a little careful. But what was on my mind, it has nothing to do with snow plowing, and I'm not going to do any snow. There's no snow at all. We might get like a little dusting tomorrow, I think, but there's no snow though. But I just had some thoughts on my mind, and that's why I clicked on the camera. I was just thinking about how I could do better than I did last year with lawn care, and junk removal both. And definitely, it's always room to improve in everything that you do, or everything I do at least. Maybe it's some perfect people out there, but I'm not one. But some of the stuff that was going on in my head about how I could improve, and then another thought kind of came across my mind. And I was thinking about, a lot of times we're always trying to please the customer. A lot of times we're always trying to, give them everything they want. And that's all good, But I think we do have to have a limit and a boundary too. Because if you don't, some of these customers, they'll take advantage of you, They will. Some of them will. And you got to have, and so, I didn't, when I said I want to improve, I didn't just look at it in one scenario, and that was, where can I do more for the customer? Where can I, do better, with the work I'm doing, getting done faster, it was not just that, but being better for the next year, I think also means making sure that the customers that are not good customers, you get rid of their ass. Some that people I don't think talk about enough. Everybody's just always, making videos about, hey, let's just be nice and let's, make sure you do a good job, and, you don't mark up people's sidewalks, and you don't mark up the driveways, and you blow grass the right way. That's not the only thing that makes your business better. Other things that make your business better are knowing what customers to have. You don't want that super picky customer that every time something, or the smallest minute thing is not like they want it, they're complaining, they're mad, because I'm gonna explain to you what's happened. I'm gonna explain to you the psychology of it. The psychology of it is there's a lot of people out there that cannot be pleased, and they might be having a bad day, a bad life, bad marriage, and they'll come and try to take it out on the lawn person. They'll come and try to take it out on the contractor. You know what I mean? That's what they'll do. And those are some of the things that I think we shouldn't stand for. I'm not, pumped up about this situation. About this topic, because I had a situation recently, but throughout the season I've had. And I realized that, some customers, I had to just let them go. You know what I mean? I had to let them go, because you don't want their personal life to spill into your life. And that's what people do sometimes. Obviously, we know you need to stay business, and obviously people have things that happen, and you don't want to get too emotional over things, because, you can lose But when things start to dig into your business, you know what I mean, start to dig into your work, stuff like that. You got this little old lady that comes out, or she could be a young lady, and she wants to come out and just complain about, her life every 15 minutes, and then get mad that, maybe you didn't get done on this fast or on time or whatever, but she's out talking to you about how she hates her husband or whatever. Those people, you have to understand, I mean, they're getting in your way, and that 15 minutes you're talking to them, you could be doing somebody else's yard. You know what I mean? So, and there's other different examples, but don't let people that don't let their personal life roll over into your business, because that's what'll happen if you don't watch out. That's what'll happen. It will rub over into your personal life. So becoming better is not just doing a better job. It's watching the customers you get. You got that customer that's got a gate, and every time you get ready to go cut their yard, they're not home. They don't open the gate. They don't leave you a key. That's time. That's time, and it's a problem. You know what I mean? You got the customer that, never pays on time. I know there's circumstances sometimes. We understand it. But that never pays on time. They're always late. They're always, always complaining about maybe, I didn't get the invoice on this time or that time, even though you really gave it to them, and then they don't pay you on time, or just stuff like that. So I think it's extremely important, for us to find good customers that match up with who we are. That is fun. I get to take this plow through this little tiny, test my skills out. Wow, didn't hit a cone. Going slow though. It's definitely all new to me, I've driven a truck with a plow on it before. I've driven I had a dump truck. It was like a 86 dump truck with a plow. But it's just every vehicle is different, you know what I mean? Like this is a 2500 Ram. This plow is just a little bit different, But, back to what I was saying. So that's really, what was on my heart tonight is, don't sacrifice yourself too much just to make, and I understand you want to make customers happy, but if they get unreasonable, you know what I mean, don't let that drive you crazy, and realize, you know what I mean, or you might have, a yard that you should be charging a lot more for, don't be hesitant to put them on that list next year, where you might have to drop them off and put somebody else that's more profitable and that's maybe a nicer customer. Don't ever stop trying to make your business the best it can be. So that's also a tip for becoming, I think, better at whatever you're doing. It doesn't have to be lawn care. It doesn't have to be junk removal. It doesn't have to be snow removal. It could be, a window washing business, construction, whatever. But understand, you have certain policies that are in, that are in place. There's just certain ways you do things to make things better for you and your company or your hustle or whatever you want to call it, or your self-employment, which that's, what I do. That's true. You know what I mean? And you need to stick to that, you know what I mean? And don't bend it. If you know for a fact that if you make a decision it's going to hurt you, but you're trying to please the customer, that's not making your business better. That's not making your self-employment better. That's not making whatever your side hustle better. So just remember, that's something we also need to do. Like I said, I was just taking a ride. I'm downtown, and it is November. Obviously it's getting cold. It's probably 40 degrees outside, 38, something like that. It's not freezing, but it is a little bit cold, you know. Not freezing at all. I mean, it's nothing that no one couldn't handle. But it's changed definitely over the last couple months. A month ago it was 80 degrees. So, like, everybody just think about that, Think about trying to get better customers, and customers that appreciate what you do, that, you know what I mean, that you like, relationships that you like, you know what I mean. Obviously they're all not going to be that way, but it just doesn't hurt to try to get better customers. Subscribe, share this video. Thank you.